The mirror room. Reflections that shouldn't exist. The new house. My name is Claire. I'm 28, and a couple months ago, I moved into this old Victorian house in a quiet little town in upstate New York. It was the kind of house with creaky floors, stained glass windows, and heavy wooden doors that groaned when you opened them. I thought it had charm, character, and honestly, the price was too good to pass up. The landlord mentioned something about the attic being sealed off. No need to go up there, he told me. Said it was just storage, but something about that locked staircase, it stuck in my mind. The mirror room. A week later, I was cleaning out the upstairs hallway when I noticed the attic door. The hinges looked old and rusted, and I realized I could probably pull the thing open if I tried hard enough. So I did, and what I found up there was strange. It was a small, dusty room, completely empty, except for this one huge mirror. It stood from floor to ceiling, with a black wooden frame carved with symbols I didn't recognize. There was a chair in front of it, like someone had been sitting there, watching. And as I looked into the mirror, just for a moment, I felt like my reflection was just a little off. The lagging reflection. The next day, I went back up and cleaned the mirror, wiped off years of grime. That's when I really started noticing it. When I moved, my reflection lagged behind. Just a second, barely noticeable, but it was there. Then it smiled at me. I wasn't smiling. I stepped away, trying to shake it off. Maybe I was tired. Maybe the mirror was warped. But something in my gut told me that wasn't it. She moved first that night. I was brushing my hair in front of the mirror. The attic was cold, quiet. I looked into the glass, and my reflection blinked. Before I did, it was just a blink, right? A glitch in my mind. But then it tilted its head, and I swear to God, I didn't move. It was watching me. And when the doorbell rang, suddenly loud, I rushed downstairs to answer it. No one was there. When I came back, there was a hairline crack running through the mirror, but only on my side. The whispering. A couple of nights later, I started hearing things. Faint whispering, soft tapping, like bare feet on wood, and it was always coming from the attic. One night I woke up standing in front of the mirror. I don't remember getting out of bed. I don't remember walking up there. I stared into the glass, and my reflection lifted its hand and placed it against the inside of the mirror. I didn't move. That wasn't me anymore. Switch, I stopped sleeping. I couldn't. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw that version of me in the mirror. Pale, quiet, watching. Then one morning, I looked into the mirror, and it was gone. No reflection, just the empty attic. And then she came back, but it wasn't me. The thing in the mirror had my face, but it was wrong. Like it was drawn from memory, slightly distorted, with eyes that were too wide and a mouth that was just a little too still. I tore down the frame, trying to see what was behind it. Nothing, just more wall. Trapped. That was the night it happened. I woke up again in front of the mirror, but this time, the other me was already standing there, smiling. And before I could move, before I could scream, she stepped forward and I fell back. Into the glass. I was trapped. I screamed, pounded on the inside, but no sound came out. And I watched her, wearing my body, walk away, down the attic stairs, into my life. Still watching, weeks passed. A new guy moved into the house. I watched him through the mirror. He never looked up, never noticed me, until one day, he found the attic door. He opened it, walked into the room, and looked straight into the mirror. I saw his face freeze, because if you stare long enough, you'll see me, still in there, still watching. waiting. Some mirrors don't show who you are. They show who wants to take your place.